Welcome to Better Communications Results for another day. This is Lee Hopkins, as you probably know. A couple of things that I wanted to talk about today. First off, I'll just nip down here. I was sent this by the Annie from the Digital Divas during the week. It's Papershow, and it's a big, thick, heavy box full of great boy toy stuff. And what it does is, as far as I can understand, because I haven't had any play with it yet, and I'm looking forward to having a play later on today, is that create a bit of space here on the desk. It enables you to write on your PowerPoint presentations, or to use the monitor that you're using, the screen, as a sort of like a whiteboard, and then you can save your annotations and send them off to other people, print them out, all that sort of thing. Now, those who have Wacom tablets, things like that, know that you can use the Wacom tablet to write on your PowerPoint slideshows and to save those and send them off to other people and print them off. So it's about 3 times, this particular package is about 3 times the cost of a Wacom tablet. And so I'll be interested in checking it out. It's gloriously presented, absolutely beautiful. In how it's all put together and everything. The packaging is just beautiful. And what it does do is come with various bits of, there's the carry case for it. I don't know why that's sort of locked up the way it is, but there's a folder that you get as well, and you've got various sheets of paper that you get. There's the graph paper with the various options that you've got for powering it down the side, so you can sort of decide what colour you want your pen that you're writing on the whiteboard, or the digital whiteboard. You can decide how thick you want it to be. You can draw some shapes, some arrows. You can fill colours in. You can erase stuff, undo, rewind, all sorts of different stuff. Delete it, fast forward through the next slide, all sorts of things. So that's quite neat. And also paper that you can, A4 paper that you can put through your printer, your LaserJet, or whatever you want to use, and you can actually have your slideshow printed out, and other people can write on those particular slides, and then it's saved. It's an interesting idea. I'm not sure how it's going to work in actual use, and these sort of A4 sheets, I don't know, there must be obviously something to do with that paper that enables you to write on it, as distinct from any other A4 paper that you could just print out your slideshow and write on it on. So I'll be interested to see how that works. Certainly the pen comes with some replacement styli and battery and various sort of colour things, so you can have a little colour band in there, which is neat. And then you get a USB stick, so you don't actually have to have PowerPoint on the computer at the other end. You can just take your USB along, plug it in, and away you go. As I say, if you've got a Wacom tablet, which is about 1/3 of the price of this, you can do a lot of that anyway. So it'll be interesting to see what difference this makes. Well, I'll say I'm going to give it a try, and I'll let you know. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about was something that I don't know whether this affects other countries, but certainly here in Australia, we have, if you want to play your iPod or your iPhone, iPod Touch, if you want to play that through the car stereo, unless you've got a direct-in jack, or you've got one of the latest car stereos that enables you to connect it up and control it, you're left with one of the only option left is to either drive along with the headphones on, which is illegal of course, or to use one of those little FM transmitters that you can pick up from various places, ranging in anywhere from $30 through to $130. And my experience, having bought quite a few of those over the last few years, trying to get a half decent sound into my car stereo, is that they're massively underpowered. And I spent time scouring the internet trying to find circuit diagrams to see if there was a way of jiggery-pokering it to put out more output, so that you could run it through the car stereo, and other radio stations wouldn't swamp it, and also you wouldn't be flooded with static, which is what happens at the moment. Well, alas, there were no circuit diagrams, but thankfully a friend of mine went over to mobileblackbox.com. Has ordered one of these V6000 FMs, which is a little credit card sized transmitter. Puts out a little bit more power than these little ones that you buy for $130 or $30 or anywhere in between, and enables, from what I understand, enables you to actually listen to your iPod or iPhone static free. Now, it only puts out in mono rather than FM, but I sort of figure, well, in a car, who worries about that? So I'm interested to see when he finally gets this through the post, what it actually sounds like, and I may actually take the camera out to his car, and we might even have a play with it and see what happens. Now, of course, something like this is potentially illegal if you ramp it up past the specifications that the Australian Federal Telecommunications Act or something or other allows you to do. But if it solves the problem of a staticky radio that is completely overpowered by anything within a 300-kilometre range, then all well and good. And especially, I remember driving from here in Adelaide across to Melbourne, and I had to retune. I had a little digital transmitter thing that plugged into my iPod, and I had to retune it several times because, of course, there's different radio stations throughout Australia, and you'd be clearing one particular place, you'd drive to the net or a few towns away, and suddenly there's another local radio station going completely over the top. So you'd have to retune your iPod sort of transmitter thing. So a pain in the bottom. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when my friend gets this 6000 model from mobileblackbox.com. Okay. Well, that's it for this week, and it's the weekend, so I wish you a great weekend. It'll be interesting to see whether the Callington Eagles can score one goal against Uchunga on the weekend. It's big news here in Adelaide and in the Adelaide Hills, and it's a club that it's lost its last game to Uchunga by 50 goals. It once played a team where it was defeated by 86 goals, 25 to something or other. Callington are a fantastic team. So I'm hoping that they get even one goal, because they're promised a whole lot of goodies by various celebrities around the Adelaide circuit. Alrighty, until I'm with you next, remember to take some business communication risks and communicate with passion.